morning, Cedar River Otters. Today is Wednesday. It is October 6th. Here are your daily announcements. First of all, it's Waste-Free Wednesday. What are you doing to help keep our earth green? Are you using a recyclable, reusable cup? Mine's a reusable cup. Bring my tea in my cup. I use it each day. You bring your lunch in a recyclable, reusable container, and that helps us keep our landfills from filling up. There are other things that you can do each day to help keep our earth green. One is turning the lights off when you're not using them or when you leave a room, or to not have the water running when you're brushing your teeth, and also just being aware of putting our papers in the recyclable or in the garbage can or where things belong. That helps us do our part to keep our earth green. What else do I have for you today? Well, it is Wednesday, so I have some Otter Paws. All right, it's time for some recognition. I'm actually going to start with some otter toodles. And friends, this is when you can recognize another friend for doing the right thing. And this one is to Toby and Miss Cassidy from Colton. You were noticed following expectations and being a good friend for asking for a ball instead of just taking it out at recess. And I have one to Nathan and Miss Landry from Zane for following directions. And Nathan says that, Zane says, I saw Nathan showing respect in the classroom from across the room that he was being quiet. So nice job for recognizing your friends. Now, you can turn these in to me and I will choose a few to read, or you can just give them to your friend as well if you want to recognize that behavior, the expected behavior here at Cedar River. I also have an Otterly Amazing Class Award, and these are from staff members when they recognize whole classrooms for showing the O3s. And this one is to Miss Dressler's class, and this is actually from me. And I noticed Miss Dressler's class following expectation and keeping hands and feet to themselves as they were walking quietly to lunch. So yay, Miss Dressler's class. And then, of course, we have our Otter Paws. In Otter Paws, it should feel good to get one from your teacher. It should, from staff members. It should feel good to be recognized. I know that I was standing outside yesterday at dismissal, and I was handing them out to students who were waiting quietly and patiently in line for their families to pick them up. So if you got one from me yesterday, nice job following the O3s outside and standing quietly so that students can hear their number being called and are ready to go quickly when their family comes. So nicely done. These, when I read them on morning announcements, I choose some that have the explanation here so we can all see what it might look like to show respect, make a good decision, or solve problems. But you might find some in your teacher's box that I've pulled out and have attached a prize to, whether that's a bracelet. We have some new stickers because sometime this week, every single student will get a water bottle. It'll come to your classroom with your name on the bottom. Our Mrs. Mosty and Mrs. LeBlanc are labeling these this week. And then you might get a fun sticker attached to your otter paw that recognizes you for showing kindness or being a diligent school worker, like loving science or whatever it happens to be. And so that's a way for you to celebrate your otter paws by putting those stickers on your water bottle as well. So there'll be some explanations that come with these, but this is really to keep us safe here at school so that we're not sticking our hands in the water fountain or, when we can't reach it, if, I'm a little bit short and sometimes it's hard to reach it and I don't want to stick my face against the water nozzle. So everybody gets one. It's a great day to be an otter water bottle. So Otter Paws, here we go. This one is to Vivian Grace and Miss Pantel for showing respect. She was following directions. One to Calvin and Miss Johnson for making a good decision. You are on task. This one is to Jamie and Miss Delmosley for showing respect and making a good decision and following directions. One to Dominic and Miss Johnson for, again, making a good decision and having on-task behavior. This one is to Brady and Miss Turian. I love how you went around your class during art and complimented your classmates on their work. It was very kind and encouraging. I have one to Mrs. Yaunt in Riley in Mrs. Yount's class, from Miss Mimi out at recess for making a good decision and walking on the blacktop. I have one to Michaela and Miss Calb for showing respect and keeping a nice, neat desk area. One to Audrey and Miss Minity for making a good decision and following directions the first time. I have lots today. One to Nylap and Miss Domosley for making a good decision and sharing your me bag. And I have one to Ethan and Miss Turian for showing respect and thank you for politely telling your neighbor that they dropped something on the floor. One to Jax and Miss March for showing respect and being an active learner. One to Charlie and Miss Angeline for making a good decision and following directions the first time. One to Lily and Miss Angeline for solving problems and organizing supplies for a quick cleanup. One to Luna and Miss Dressler for making a good decision and reading quietly. One to Tegan and Miss Huerta for making a good decision and reading quietly after morning work. Let's see here. One to Taylor and Miss D, making a good decision for the pencil challenge. One to Bentley O in Mrs. Rose class for making a good decision, effective use of class time. Two more here. One to Amira and Miss Bransoy for making a good decision and solving problems. You were problem solving out at recess. And one to Dean and Miss Bransoy, again, making a good decision and solving problems at recess. So thank you to all of our students for sharing how you are being recognized for the O3s. And we will have more of those next Wednesday. And again, water bottles with some exclamations to your teacher coming your way. All right, friends, just some calendar updates for you. We have our t-shirt order, our spirit wear orders that are out, and these are due back on October 15th. We received lots of them yesterday, so thank you. There is not an online order form at this time. We only have the paper copy. So if you need a new paper copy, let your teacher know, and I will make sure that we have some available for you in the office. Next update is, of course, we have the PTO's Dance-a-thon, and that is very exciting. So your teachers sent out links for your families to register and get ready for our fundraiser this year. And our PTO does such a wonderful job of supporting our school in our activities here. So I hope that you will help participate to raise money for our PTO. And what else do I have for you? Again, recess, you guys have done a much better job the last few days, even with the rain. So I appreciate your efforts to walk on the blacktop, slide down the slide feet first, to have one at a time on the spinner, and of course to really, really watch out for your friends. We've had a lot of bonked lips from the basketball kind of going haywire, so I appreciate you being careful out there. We don't want our friends to get hurt or ourselves to get hurt, so thank you for that. And again, we have testing today, and so I really appreciate our O3s as we are around those classrooms that might be testing today. We want everyone to have an opportunity to do their very, very best. And I know that we support you if you're testing today. So good luck, and we're proud of you. That is all I have for you today. I hope that you make it a great Wednesday. I will see you here on Friday. Till then, please turn to your teacher for the Pledge of Allegiance. And as always, it's a great day to be an Otter.